What's going on, guys? We're back at y'all again with episode 7 of Chalk Sports Podcast. My name's Tanner.
And I'm Blaze, and we're going to be talking about college football, NFL, and then we'll see from there. We're going to eat a Jaymo burger today,
We're definitely going to
make
get onto
sure
that
to
football.
stay onto that.
Yes, going to eat the Jaymo burger. We need that good luck against the Vikings. The Vikings. Sunday Night Football, so hopefully that brings us a little bit of good luck.
Oh, yeah.
But we're going to jump into some college football playoffs first.
Let's get into it.
Now, I want to just say one thing really quick before we get going. I got smoked. I'm going to be a man. When I do bad, I admit to it. Oregon plus 3.5 was the worst bet I think I've ever taken.
No, you got baited by Vegas. Vegas threw the carrot out.
You guys, you all know too that at first I showed you guys I was on Ohio State. But the Ohio State was more of a feeling. Like I was like, damn, I feel like Ohio State's gonna win. But then I started looking at the stats, I look at the reasoning, and I'm like, nah, it's Oregon.
Oh yeah,
I should have went with my feeling. It was Ohio State all the time. They outplayed Oregon.
That's how it goes sometimes, though.
Yeah, that's what it is. Also screwed up on the Georgia pick. That Notre Dame Georgia game.
Georgia did not show up. All right, so let's start there. Let's go, and then we'll go to.
No, let's actually. I want to start. Let's start at Boise State versus Penn State.
Okay, let's save the best for last.
Because we all know that me and him, we talked about. He said, "Oh, I think Boise State has a chance." Boise State never had a chance.
Definitely just hopeful because I would love to see Penn State get upsetted. Just because I think I liked Gentry and so I don't think it was Gentry who had a bad game. His statistics,
he got stopped though at the start.
Yeah, but I think it was more of a line thing. I think it was a very big mismatch. They're talking NFL guys for Penn State. Even Dad eventually, he's a big Gentry hater, I know. Can't believe him. He was even like, oh, okay, there was one run where Gentry shelled like 5 tackles. And Dad's like, oh, this kid's actually really, really good.
Yeah.
He just has no line.
Mm-hmm.
He's got no one to do it. And now, granted, Gentry did look like the second best running back that day.
Yeah, he did.
Of the next day, but he showed out. I think they tried. Maddox looked great. Maddox Mason that's his name, right? Maddox Madsen looked amazing. He played out of his mind.
He did throw 3 interceptions, but
one of them was
like you said, it was the line. It was he's getting pressured so much, and he was when you're down that much too, you feel like you gotta get the ball out. You gotta get the ball deep. You gotta force some throws, and when you're not given the time either, it's really easy to throw in there.
Yeah, he was slinging it good though.
Yeah.
I don't know any.
I agree with that take about the old line of Boise State.
I think he was
not the best.
He's so slept on.
Penn State looks decent. I wouldn't say they look good. They kind of
first half Penn State looked terrible.
Yeah,
first half Penn State, I was like, Boise might win this, and then fourth quarter Penn State kicked
early pick for me. I kind of got. I'm leaning Notre Dame against Penn State.
Oof, that's an early pick.
Yeah, but we'll talk about that the next show.
We'll
actually get some research in.
Do we want to go Oregon or Notre Dame?
No, let's talk some Texas, Arizona State.
I was saving that one for the last, but all right.
Let's talk some Texas, Arizona. Let's go in chronological order.
So Cam Skataboo looks like the best running back, I think, of all of them. All the draft.
Yeah, I could
based off of that one game. If I was a GM, I'm drafting him. This is very recency bias. I'd draft him first.
Okay.
No, I'm kidding.
Yeah,
I would draft him. I would draft him probably second round. If he slips the second round, I'm drafting him. No hesitation.
Yeah.
He showed out.
I will say something about Texas. Texas just is seeming to squeak by.
See, but Texas has the talent. That's the funny part. Is Texas D-line's NFL level? I'd say.
Yeah.
I'd say Texas and Penn State have the best D-lines, besides for Tennessee. Texas, Tennessee, and Penn State have the best D-lines. And Texas's D-line looked like a bunch of wimps. Cam Skataboo was puking on the field, comes back out and just locks it.
Yeah, no.
There was something about it where he's just sitting there on the bench, just staring. And eventually you just see him kind of just put his head down and smile. And just the next few, he's going through it all. That one touchdown where he gets hit by the 300-pound dude. They're talking about he's 335 pounds.
Yeah.
He pushes his way with some help. I'll give him that. He got some help from the lineman, which was very smart on his part. He gets past the 335-pounder and scores. It's like this guy could not get stopped. He threw the touchdown, which was so cool. That was so cool. You know that wasn't his first read, right?
No.
The first read was the quarterback.
Yeah, but I still stand by what I said. Texas is just seeming to squeak by. I know Arizona State's actually good. I think they were the best out of these low-tier teams that made it into the playoffs. But
They were slept on.
Another, I mean, of course, these are picks with not too much research. I've looked at the game. I looked at a couple things, but man, I like Ohio State just smoking Texas, smoking Texas like they smoked Oregon, they smoked Tennessee. I think they're gonna do damn near the exact same thing to this Texas team.
Yeah,
I really truly do believe that Ohio State is going to take care of Texas, and honestly, if they take care of Texas, they might just win the national championship.
because Quinn Ewers does not look great.
No, he doesn't.
That pick to put the Arizona State back in the game. So Scadaboo had a crazy game. It was 99 receiving yards is insane for a running back.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, they were a 4th and 13 play, Texas, away from just done. They were done.
The targeting.
Yeah, that too.
That alone.
Don't even get, yeah.
I think that was targeting. I understand why you don't call it. But,
yeah, I understand why you don't call it.
But that dude was literally paralyzed.
Yeah.
I don't know if he still is. I don't know what happened after. He could not move. How do you not call that targeting? And how do you not go, hey, we got to stop this and actually think about this? No, it's not targeting. It's like, come on, let's actually
take a look.
Think about this and let's give Arizona State. I heard a podcast. I was listening to part of my take, and they were like, they made a decent point. Targeting is just like kind of a way to have a ref decide what the game is, what the result will be. It's crazy conspiracy theory, but how far off was that? They got to call whatever they wanted. They called targeting. They didn't call targeting. Texas won. They do call targeting. I'd say Arizona State wins. The kicker missed 2 kicks.
That crazy 4th and 13 though in the OT to
get it. Yeah, that was so annoying. I was rooting so hard for Arizona State.
I really want to see Arizona State.
Even though it would eliminate all of SEC, I didn't know that at the time, but it would have. I still would have rathered Arizona State win just for the sake of.
All right, let's move on. Ohio State, Oregon. Ohio State convincing win. I mean, I don't even think convincing is the word. It was belt to ass, simple belt to ass football. They destroyed Oregon. They're making Oregon look like the most fraudulent first seed undefeated team in college football history. And yes, I think they are. I think they are the most fraudulent, undefeated first seed team ever in college football history. Okay, come on. Don't do that. Yeah, I'm about to say, don't even do that. That's not even funny.
You know that's not true.
Yeah, I know that's not true.
Jordan Chase.
Because you look at who they played. Yeah, they beat Ohio State in the regular season, 32-31, bad clock management game, whatever. I don't care. But you look at these other games, they beat Boise State 37-34, though. You barely squeaked by. And now that you see that Penn State just destroyed Boise State, even when they didn't even play their best, it makes it really really thick.
Okay. Now that I don't have to defend Boise State, that was when Oregon was really bad. Remember? Because if you go back up, they almost lost to Wyoming or Idaho. That game was not as close. That was a garbage time touchdown.
Yeah, I agree.
So they were bad at that time. But then they locked in, and then they just choked. It's just embarrassing to see. You swapped Dylan Gabriel out for Cam Scadaboo for Heisman at this point.
Yeah, right.
If you knew what you knew now, I would do that. Jordan James looked like crap.
They had... I didn't even know this. Wow. Negative 23 rushing yards as a team. I know it's Gabriel and the scrambling he did, and then he got
that's just because of the dumb SEC rule, the college rule.
Yeah, we know, but still, negative 23. Even their running backs. I mean, this is crazy. Yeah, 14 yards, 7 carries. 6 yards, a long of 11. That wasn't that the game was over when you had the long of 11.
6 yards, 3 carries, or 6 carries, 3 yards.
Oh yeah, for no winning.
That's the more embarrassing. It's like they didn't even get pressure. Will Howard got sacked 1 time.
Yeah, and Travion Henderson just looked awesome. And then
maybe I don't know.
8 carries, 94 yards. They had the longest 66.
He didn't know. Sorry, he didn't even get sacked. They didn't get a single sack. That is when you know it was embarrassing. And honestly, I didn't get to really watch the start of this game.
And the Ohio State D line sacked Dylan 8 times.
Was it 8?
8 times. It's just there's not really much to talk about.
How do you think you could win? It's embarrassing for you. Nike spent all that money. They got
all those cool uniforms. I don't give a damn about those cool uniforms.
Those are sick,
I don't give a damn about it. You got destroyed. Welcome to the Big Ten, Oregon. You got smoked by Ohio State. Simple.
They're entering my college football rebuild at this point because
oh Lord, yeah. But Ohio State, I think another thing has to do with losing to Michigan. They got to wake up. They got to. They.
You want them to win it all, don't you? You want that ammunition.
I kind of do.
You want to be like, we're a national championship 2 years in a row.
I don't want to root for Penn State. I definitely don't want to root for Ohio State. But, man, if I had to pick someone out of these last 4 teams, I'm picking the Buckeyes.
I'm picking Notre Dame and Ohio State.
Yeah, and those are my 2 most hated teams, Notre Dame and Ohio State.
Well, because my dad's friends, his wife is a Notre Dame fan, and he's an Ohio State fan, and he already said that it would ruin his marriage. So I think it would be like you and your girl, except 10 times worse because it's national championship.
But I'm just gonna say one thing. I got the Buckeyes winning it all. I think it's like plus 125.
You know, that's so funny because we originally said Tennessee was gonna beat them.
Yeah, but that was a far-fetched pick. That was super.
You convinced me on it.
The odds were 25-1. If Tennessee beats Ohio State, then yeah, they might have actually made something happen.
Tennessee might have won all the way, but
I mean, Tennessee put up way more of a fight
than Oregon
against Ohio State than Oregon did. Well, I'm gonna tell you something. One more thing about this game before we move on.
Okay.
Ohio State was up what? How much were they up when Oregon still had 0?
It was 20.
It was 34-0. It's 34-0. I'm like, okay, my bet's chalked, completely chalked, whatever, I give up. I load up my Hard Rock app. I'm looking. I see Oregon plus 30.5. Live spread. Plus 30.5 when they're down 34-0. I'm like, I don't give a damn how bad they're getting beat right now. They're covering 30.5. I threw 2 units on the 30.5 to make back what the losing parlay was. That cashed with ease. But they only lost by 20. It cashed with ease. It was never going to be worse than 30.5.
Our bracket is cooked.
So I love that. I love that live line that I picked up there. The thing with live betting, you can't give it out to the people because the line's changing all the time. When I seen that, though, it was money. Loved it.
We might have be the worst bracket builders of all time.
We built that bracket with our heart, though.
We built the bracket.
We didn't build that bracket with our mind.
Our finals was Georgia, Tennessee. So let's go to that game now, because that's a little good segue.
Notre Dame, Georgia. I'm going to say something about these fighting Irish. Yeah, you beat Georgia. But you beat Georgia by a fucking shitty sack on the QB. They fumbled, and you turned that into a touchdown easily. Yeah. Congratulations. And then you went off a kickoff return, too. Those 2 touchdowns made the separation. Simple as that. Of course, you can't say, you take those 2 touchdowns away, Georgia wins. That's not how it works. But I do want to say that. Because I don't know.
So Jeremiah Love,
I don't think Notre Dame played great. I think Georgia just played really, really
This is the first time Jeremiah Love didn't score a touchdown this season.
Oh, I've seen that. Yeah, he was.
Oh, wait, really? You saw that? I just thought that off the dome, not going to lie.
Yeah, he scored in every single game. Right?
Yeah, except for this game. Which, I mean,
I know
it's Georgia defense.
Because over here in Florida, we can't bet player props for college games.
That's so annoying. I hate
it. Is annoying, but I know people that were living, and I heard about it on social media. People that were living in other states that you could bet on player props in college, they were all over him to score a touchdown. I mean, that was the lock of the century, according to people. Didn't score.
Yikes. Yeah, well, that's SEC defense, though. I mean, I know SEC ball is kind of falling off a little bit.
Yeah, definitely.
SEC still top of the tier, but I think the physicality.
So is SEC? Let's say Penn State beats Notre Dame, Ohio State beats Texas. Is SEC still top tier? Because you got 2 Big Ten teams in the national championship.
But your bottom teams are worse than our top teams, or obviously.
I know what you meant. Yeah.
Our bottom teams are worse than our bottom team is better than your bottom teams.
That's like saying the East and the NBA is better than the West, which. Yeah,
no.
I'm using this as an example because our bottom teams are better than your bottom teams. That's a shitty. I feel like that's a shitty argument.
But
you're looking at the top teams. You're looking at the guys that are contending for the championship.
I still stand by the fact that we should just remodel it all. 10 teams per conference. The conferences have to play the entire schedule. Make 8 power teams. I don't care. Make it so that you build these rivalries. You play 9 division games. And there's only 10 teams in your division, and the other one is you. So you play the same teams every year, and you kind of build those rivalries. Because right now, we're getting to the point in college football where, Michigan always plays Ohio State just for the sake of it being Ohio State and Michigan.
Yeah.
But like Oregon, Ohio State, that might only happen once a year, once every like 3 years.
Yeah, I'll say once every 2-3 years, really.
So, in what unit, like SEC expanded a little bit. Florida has to play Texas and Oklahoma twice in 2 years. It's absurdity to have like these teams that don't have any rivalries play. It kind of ruins the point in college football where it's just turning into the NFL. And the only reason I watch college football kind of is because of the rivalries. The big, hey, this team and this team always get in an argument, always fight, always like have problems. Like Tennessee, Florida is one of the greater rivalries. Yeah. It's not the greatest, but it's probably top 5, top 10.
It's up there.
Oh, Alabama, Tennessee.
In college football.
Yeah, in college football. Alabama, Tennessee.
Yes.
We're talking about like, I would love to, that's on my bucket list, by the way. Alabama, Tennessee game is a bucket list game because it's like Rocky Top.
Yeah.
You think of Rocky Top and you don't think of Vanderbilt, Tennessee. You don't think of an Oklahoma, Texas game. A Texas, Tennessee game. You think of a Bama, Tennessee. You think of a Florida, Tennessee. You don't think of these. The only good thing about the SEC carryover is if they have rivalry already. The Red River rivalry.
Yeah, I see where you're coming from. You make a good point.
That was a really random rant.
It makes sense what you're saying. I do agree.
I saw a video on it. Somebody realigned every. I'll clip some up. Maybe we'll make that a short next week.
Okay.
But he basically said, like, here's what I would do. He brought back the Big East, the Pac-10. He brought back all these conferences and made it so they play each other.
Well, that's a good point you just made there. But other than that, I think we're about wrapped up with college football, wouldn't you say? We got a lot to talk about in the NFL. There's some games that we're going to spend more time on than others, but let's get right into it, man. I'm super stoked. Week 18 of the NFL. There's some huge games.
Holy crap. They just hit a buzzer beater.
Yeah, I know. We're watching the Marquette Creighton game right now. I didn't know Creighton was 9-5.
They fell off, but they still put up
good battles.
They still have one of the best big men in the league.
Yeah, 39-35. Marquette's up right now.
Look at this buzzer beater, though.
They're playing at home. Yeah, that is nice.
It was pretty nice.
That is pretty nice. But, all right, so we got some Saturday football tomorrow. 4:30 trash game, Browns versus Ravens. Ravens win this game, don't they lock up the division?
Yes. And remember, let's go back to something real quick. You remember my thought? Like, I went, if I could gamble, I would bet on the Ravens to win the division.
Oh, yeah, and we talked about the division winning. What did we give it out at? I think we gave it out like
it was plus 160.
160. Yeah, cash it, man. It's not cash it, but cash it. They're 20-point favorites. They're at home. They're playing the Cleveland Browns.
Smoke the Browns.
I don't care. Bailey Zapp is starting.
Is he?
Yes,
I think it's. I thought it was split. I thought it was DTR.
They're gonna split, but he will start off the game.
So 2 terrible quarterbacks.
So I don't care. And people with premium, like you pay money for the gambling picks, they'll give out Ravens money line.
Shut up, dude.
I just seen a meme. I seen a meme. I was like, Ravens money line for my premium.
I was gonna say that's absurd.
Man, you could drop. Hold up. Let's see. I'm gonna pull up my Hard Rock app.
While he's doing that, I'll give us a little stat because this game is so boring that we'll give one. Okay, the Browns have recorded just a 10% explosive play rate this season, the lowest in the NFL. They've reached the third bottom lowest explosion play rates when passing, 10.7%, second lowest, and a rushing 8.9%, third lowest. The Ravens defense has allowed the fourth highest explosive play rate at 17.1% on pass plays, and the lowest explosive play rate on run rate plays was 6.6%.
So, yeah, they're minus 2,500 to win this game. All right, I want you to think about this really quick. Okay, you're a millionaire. All right, you're a millionaire, right? Yeah. 100 grand is nothing to you. You make money. You love sports.
You gamble responsibly.
You're a millionaire, maybe. I guess $100,000 unit
you
size
gamble what
for millionaires. That's about what it is. They bet usually $100,000 per.
Yeah, that's like 10% of their money. Let's say billionaire.
No, I'm talking. When I say million, I mean like they're in the like 400, 500
multi-millionaire.
Multi-millionaire. That's multi-millionaire. Would you put 100,000 on the Ravens to make $4,000 for lunch money?
No.
You're not risking that?
Just for the sake of...
Even though it's against the Browns and they're playing at home?
You know what happened last time they played the Browns?
I know, but that's different.
The only reason you wouldn't do that.
There was different, though. This is
I
they're
think
20-point favorites. I don't do it. I agree with him.
I genuinely think there's one other game. I think there's one game that I would do.
There's a golden rule when it comes to betting. Okay, you don't bet over. You really don't even bet over minus 1,500, but you do not bet minus 2,000 plays. It makes no sense. Don't even add to the parlay. It makes no sense.
Is the Bucks, or not the? Actually, yeah, the Bucks.
Yeah, but 20 point spread, no pick here.
Do you have a prop? Do we have? Wait, check. We do have a prop.
We have a prop. Yes.
Open the messages. We have records.
No, yeah, we do. We got some stuff here. I think we should save the props for at
Just
the
tell
end.
me the record. Just tell me the record. I think it's like a.
Derrick Henry needs a touchdown.
Yeah, that's the record.
He needs a touchdown. He'll get the touchdown. I don't have the records on here.
Huh?
All I know, I only have the incentives. Derrick Henry, he needs a touchdown for a record and $500K. It's a franchise record. He's gonna do it.
Yeah,
I think yes, the record's cool, but I mean, he gets 500,000 if he scores one more touchdown. He's gonna get the job.
Yeah, that one. Don't worry about. There's other ones though. This one has one. So can you get?
Yeah, no, I got it here. Don't worry.
You have it.
I got the ones that I care about on here for our props later. We're gonna talk about props, but I'm gonna go by the money lines and spreads. No pick here though.
So
trash game.
Yeah,
Ravens will win. That's my pick, but don't play it.
This game's terrible.
All right. Bengals Steelers. Here's the thing about this
game. This is a fun game. Could be a fun game.
Now, if the Ravens win, they lock up the spread. The Steelers got nothing to play for.
They do have some positioning.
They do have positioning.
If the Chargers win, if the Chargers win and they lose, then they go up. Then they go down.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say the Steelers might sit their starter. I seen that somewhere, but never mind. Throw out the window.
Granted, even then, I don't think you play your starters if you're losing at one point.
Yeah, because right now they're 2.5. I mean,
okay, yeah. Actually,
the Bengals
let's think about that. Let's think about that. Let's have a little thought process. Okay. Close your eyes, Fantasyland.
Okay, I'm going.
All right, so the Ravens already won. Okay, so you're not winning your division. Okay. The alternate scenario is if the Chargers win and you lose, and then you have to play the Ravens first. Are you playing your starters in hopes that you'll beat the Bengals, or are you sitting your starters for health and then accepting the fact that you'll probably have to play the Ravens? Actually, I think.
And if you win, you play the Texans.
If you win, you play the Texans. I actually think that's way easier than.
Yeah, I'm trying to win this game. I want to.
You know what's crazy? Now I'm starting to think Steelers. Originally, I was all Bengals.
Here's my thing: the Bengals are hot. They're on a
Granted,
win
I
streak.
said that last
They've won
week.
4 in a row. You can like the Steelers. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm on the Bengals money line. Give it to me. I'll be playing it tomorrow. I absolutely love it. Actually, matter of fact, I think this offense. I got a whole write up about it. Let me get this write up really quick. Going. All right, here. That's what I got written up on the paper. It's a must-win game for the Bengals to keep playoff hopes alive. Even though the playoff hopes are already locked in for the Steelers, and I know it's a very slim chance of the Bengals making the playoffs. They need to keep the playoff hopes alive, and they need to win this game.
The Dolphins have to lose.
Simple as that. And they need the Broncos to lose too.
Yeah,
I know that's slim, but they want to keep the playoff hopes alive. They want to finish off the year strong. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. The passing D is not the best for the Steelers, actually. They're 32nd in quick passing defense and 28th in passing versus no pressure. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
No. While the Bengals offense is known to be the best in the league, which ranks number 10 and number 6 in those two categories, actually.
Whew.
Yeah, so they got the jump there. The Bengals offense also ranks number 5 in passing with no play action. Number 5, passing versus no blitz. Number 5 in overall passing efficiency. So, honestly, there's a clear mismatch there between the Steelers' passing defense and the Bengals' passing offense.
Yeah.
I think they're going to put a boatload of points on them. I don't think the Steelers are going to be able to hang. I know I said that last time, and they were able to hang, but this is a different story. This is a Cincinnati defense that is actually getting better now.
That's not getting.
I think they're getting better with age, though. Usually you see defenses get beat up, they get worn down, but they've seen better. Really, they really have.
You want a little stat line?
Let me hear it.
The Steelers have lost 3 consecutive games by at least 14 points. It's for the first time since 1988.
And right here at my ending statement, I think I already said it, but I'm going to say it one time, that this game might become a shootout, and if it does, give me the Bengals on the money line.
If you're going Steelers, then you're going under.
That's my pick.
That's basically how we think about it.
That's my pick.
If you're going Steelers, you're going under. If you're going Bengals, you're going over.
I love the Bengals. I think they're going to get the job done. I think they want to end off the season on a boom. You end the season positive with how bad that they play at the start. You know, you don't make the playoffs, you're still happy. To an extent, you're still happy.
Well,
you know, and they know they're going to go out there free agency, get a couple guys on defense, keep the guys on offense together. They're going to have a pretty good year.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice year.
All right. I love the Bengals tomorrow. Absolutely love them.
We'll move on to actual NFL games.
Let's get
it. Carolina at Falcons.
Now I know you took a take on this earlier. So you said you kind of like the Panthers, and you know I like the Falcons at first to win this game, but I am staying away from it now. No pick for me. I know my guy over here though.
So all right,
the Panthers.
Bryce Young has thrown 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions in each of his last 2 games. First quarterback since Cam Newton. Bryce Young's the new Cam Newton. Not an actual thought. I just wanted to say that, and it sounded terrible and hurt myself. I think the Panthers can win this one. I think a rookie quarterback is very scary to rely on to win a game. And especially when Bryce Young is cooking. That defense is god-awful. But I don't think it'll matter because I think Bryce Young will actually put up some points this time. Coker's having a great year. Thielen's having some good years. They're not very banged up compared to the Falcons, who are missing Mooney. They're missing Bernard Dorius. They're missing J.D. Beathard. The only Panther who's notable, who's out, is J.C. Horn. So, with all that said, I think the Panthers can pull off the upset. Because it would be a Falcons thing, too.
Yeah.
Falcons get a chance to make the playoffs, and, oh, wow, look at that. They lost? What? Who's surprised? That's really...
Can we, I know you wanted to go in that order, but can we just jump to actually the Bucks versus Saints real quick? Since we're on the division, we're talking about the Falcons. You know, I swear to God, if you
say the Saints thing,
I think the Saints, these two teams hate each other. Remember that.
I'm going to beat you up. I'm going to beat you up if you say the Saints.
The Saints and the Bucks don't like each other. The Saints got nothing to play for, but they would almost feel nice and warm and fuzzy inside if they sent the Bucks home. I'm just saying they would. And if they were the reason that they didn't make the playoffs, they'd feel pretty damn good about that. Now, I'm not taking the Saints on the money line.
Okay.
I'm not giving you the Saints either.
Your face is safe.
But I want to say something. I would not be totally surprised if the Saints won this game. Like, I wouldn't be like, oh, my God, that happened. And I definitely wouldn't be surprised if the Saints covered the plus 14 spread. Not giving it out, not playing it, but I would not be surprised personally.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. He's bonkers.
That's what I got to say about it. Hey, but last time you said that.
There's no shot this is happening. There's no way the Saints, who put up 0 points last week or 2 weeks ago and lost to the Raiders, are beating the Bucs team that are heaters. They don't even have the people who hate each other anymore. They don't have C.J. Gardner-Johnson. They don't have
thing, though.
Yeah, but there's levels to it where when you're missing, who was the guy who got traded to the Commanders? Why am I blanking?
Lattimore?
Yeah, when you're missing Lattimore, when you're missing C.J. Gardner-Johnson, you're missing these guys who have built this rivalry brick by brick. And then all of a sudden...
You know, you say that, but it's still a division game.
Okay.
Division rivalry.
Okay, you're going to tell me
you're missing the guys that started it, but hey, the Packers and the Lions still hate each other, and Aaron Rodgers is nowhere to be seen anymore.
So let me tell you the running back you'd be relying on. Jamal Williams.
You know I love me some Jamal Williams.
You do?
Yeah, he played for the Lions. Love me some Jamal. Everyone knows about that game where we knocked out the Packers in playoff contention. And,
he did.
And Jamal Williams was over there prime time after the game talking. I know y'all already picked the Packers. I seen it.
Since Jamal Williams
you already know how we go.
Since Jamal Williams has left.
I know he hasn't been hot. You don't got to rub it in my face. But we still love me some Jamal Williams for sure.
Yeah, but there's levels to it. And he's the third stringer.
Like I said, I'm not picking it.
Okay, good.
I'm not picking the Saints money line. I'm not playing the spread. But I just wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't. That's my take.
I would be. I would be very surprised. All right, we're gonna go in divisions now because I kind of like that one. What's the next least important division? Texans, Tennessee. I guess we'll go from worst to best.
Tennessee's favorites 1.5, but it's because Texans aren't playing anyone. They're sitting their guys.
Are they really? I guess
don't
they really
believe so.
can't play for any slots. They're not officially.
They're already
yet.
in the division, right?
Yeah, I would assume
they won the division and they can't move up. So yeah, they're not playing anyone. That's why Tennessee's 1.5 point favorites.
Over under is 36.5. There's so little to talk about in this game.
There really is. It's just one of those games. I don't got a pick. Do you got anything?
It's Mason Rudolph.
Yeah.
And the Titans are actually sneaky good, but I don't think they want to win this game.
No.
But I think they're going to.
Yeah.
Because it's the Titans' thing to screw this up. I don't think I would take one. I think I'd avoid this game like the plague. Let's go to the, actually, I think a fun matchup. Jags at Colts. So, did you see the Anthony Richardson report? He can't get out of bed. He's having such bad back spasms. He can't leave his bed. That's
I did not see that,
terrible.
actually. That really does suck, though. It sucks for Colts fans. Sucks for the state of Indiana. No, absolutely terrible to hear that. I hate to hear that.
Yeah, so that's
I like
rough.
Richardson.
Yeah, I like him because of Florida, but
yeah, that's true. Yeah,
BTJ is going to be a huge savior. I think the Jags win this one.
Is this Joe Flacco's last game?
No shot.
He's coming back next year?
Oh, he didn't play that good this year, though.
Yeah, is he? I think this might be his last. It's not officially, but I think
so. But the funniest part is, I heard an interview with him
because he could be a backup next year, but then not play at all. So this could very well be his last game.
See, the funny part is, he's just a normal dude.
He is.
I heard an interview with him on PMT, and they're he's literally in his car waiting for his daughter to pick her up from school. That's the point where it's just Joe Flacco doesn't really care.
Yeah, no, I love him.
Not that it's bad.
Like a cool guy.
Yeah, well, screw him, but don't screw him. Super Bowl. What Super Bowl was that? 2008? 2009? Lights went out.
Yeah.
Niners lost.
Hey man.
BTJ.
Let's move on.
BTJ's gonna have a game.
One. There's not really much, Colts are out. Jags are definitely way out.
So let's go to the NFC. I guess we'll talk about the Niners.
Which one has playoff implications?
Chargers and Chiefs won, and the Miami Dolphins won. So we're gonna avoid the AFC right now.
Do you want to bump out Patriots and Bills really quick?
No, because I want to do divisions at the same time, and the Dolphins play the Jets, and that one has some playoff implications.
Yeah, it does actually.
We'll go to the NFC, and we'll talk about the Niners because I want to talk about the Niners. Josh Dobbs is starting, and I think that's gonna be so much fun.
Yep,
I'm so excited to see Josh Dobbs. I know Debo's out. Deommodor's out. Spencer Burford's out. Jai Brown's questionable. Kittle's questionable. I doubt Kittle will play, but he might. He was limited in 2. Colt McKivitz is questionable. Isaac Yiadom is questionable. Bosa did not practice 2, but that's just Bosa. He gets excuses. The Cardinals have no one injured, basically. So, all right. Plus 4.5 Niners. I kind of like the money line.
For the Niners?
I know I'm biased.
Yeah, you're pretty damn biased.
But Dobbs led a good drive.
No pick for me.
Dobbs led a really good drive.
Convince me.
Okay. So we have Dobbs starting. He's playing for a job. Basically.
Yeah.
Garendo is having a great season.
Yeah.
If Kittle plays, he gets the new jersey belt because I just bought a jersey. And you saw Dobbs that last drive.
Yeah.
He was nice. He was shredded. He scored.
Mm-hmm.
He's really good for 4 games. Remember last year? He had his 4 games, and then he started sucking.
Yep.
Not a rivalry game. What's the word? A comeback game?
Yeah, no, I know what you mean.
Yeah, he played for the Cardinals. Not on the Cardinals anymore. I'm starting to see this as the sneaky Niners. Niners are not... They're not great, but they're not bad.
I could see it almost. This game, nothing to play for either way.
Well, pick, I get. No, actually, it does have something to play for. So, we were talking about this, and this one actually really matters for the Niners, because if the Niners lose this one, we get the 4th place schedule. So, we get the easy teams. If we...
Oh, wow.
Or no, I think it's locked up. Actually, never mind. It might not be.
Oh, okay. So, nothing to play for.
I'm not sure. All right, we'll go to... But this one doesn't have anything to play for. Either Seattle at Rams. The only one I do know and it makes me want to bet on the if I could the Seahawks. Geno Smith, if he wins, he makes $2 million.
Yeah, and he needs to throw for 100 and I think it was like
180. It was not a good odds. I already checked. JSN needs to get some yards. It's so hard to talk about Week 18 games.
Yeah, it really is because just usually not much to talk about. We do have a couple games, but
yeah, but we have 2. No, we have 1. I don't think we have anything else but the 1. Or I guess the 2 Saturday games. It's so hard to talk about this kind of game. The Rams are not playing anybody. I think Puka already got ruled out.
Yep.
Yeah, they're not playing anybody. Matthews, Sadford, Kyron's all doubtful. Yeah, so they're not playing anybody. The Seahawks are playing everybody, all except for Abraham Lucas.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who that is.
Exactly. Yeah,
he's got a cool name. I thought it said Abraham Lincoln, but yeah, it's gonna be Geno Smith's gonna win. They're gonna make their money. It's gonna be
he's gonna walk home with a nice little payday.
It's gonna be an incentive game.
Yes, sir.
So, Eagles won, I guess. We're hopping around. So
let's go. Let's take down these. I know you want to go division. I want to take down the Bills and the Patriots really quick. I just want to talk about it.
Okay.
Bills, no playoff implications. They're locked. Second seed. Boom. They're sitting everyone. They're -3 playing the Patriots at home.
Mr. Trubisky.
No pick.
Mr.
I lean Patriots though. Honestly, might play it.
But Mitch Trubisky.
Yeah, I might play it like game time. Maybe not. I'll let y'all know on the social medias.
Moneyline's +30.
But I kind of like the Patriots this game. I kind of just like for them to win this game, end off the season on a boom, even though they don't want to win because of the draft and all that. But like the Giants did last week, it would be a Patriots thing to win this game.
Yeah. All right. I guess we'll talk about we can talk about the Dolphins.
Yeah, let's go to the Fins really quick.
It does have playoff implications.
No pick. I'm gonna say it right now.
Two is not playing. It's Tyler Huntley.
Oh, give me the Jets, man.
0.5. Yeah. It's 0.5, so it's 50-50.
Wait, but Rodgers isn't playing.
No, he is.
He is?
No sauce though. Oh, they're gonna get cooked. Tyreek Hill might get 130 yards.
If Huntley can actually get the ball to him.
He did though. He got him better than Tua. Tua's been treating Tyreek like crap lately.
He's been throwing it to Jonas Smith. That's what he's been throwing it to.
And Jonas Smith's a beast. He's athletic as hell.
But yeah, no pick. No pick.
I would go money line, but that's just
on me. Who? The Fins?
Fins.
I like the Jets.
Even spread.
I like the Jets.
I like just not relying on the Jets. I think I think Jets deserve to be on everybody's ban list.
Yeah, they do, but honestly, I could see the Jets winning this. But no betting on this one. But
you know what I could see happening, and I don't want this to happen.
What?
It would really suck, but it also probably will happen. Rodgers will probably get hurt this game.
Oh,
he'll just end up ruining every chance to play.
But no, I don't want the Fins in the playoffs. I know it's not gonna happen, but
it would take a lot.
Yeah, but I don't. If there is, that's why I don't want them to win too.
It wouldn't be that. If Tua comes back,
no, I don't want. They don't deserve it. Listen, they don't. The Bengals are more deserving, and that's why if the Broncos are going to lose, I don't want the Fins to win and get into it. I want them to lose as well. I want the Bengals to win. Simple as that.
All right. So
let's move on.
We can't talk about the Bears.
Eagles, Giants.
Yeah.
So Eagles aren't playing anyone.
Saquon might play.
Oh, yeah, because he's got that incentive thing. I don't care.
No, he's got the record.
Oh, no, yeah, it's the record, not the incentive.
The most rush yards in NFL history for a season. It doesn't matter. It is time for the Philadelphia GOAT, Tanner McKee. He's going to throw all over this Giants defense. Giants are so bad, they might lose to the backups. Oh, what a shot. Giants might lose to the backups, and it would be the most embarrassing thing ever, but it's going to happen.
No, I wouldn't be surprised, though.
No, I would not be surprised, and I'm almost banking on it.
Man, I'm ready. I'm just trying to get through these games. You know what game I want to get to.
Yeah, we're itching to get to
Cowboys, Commanders.
Ugh. Cowboys might win this one.
Cowboys might win it. Commanders playing anyone?
Actually, no. I think we could actually spend some time on this game because Commanders actually have a benefit to winning. I'm pretty sure if the Packers... Oh, wait, never mind. If the Packers lose, then they go up a ranking.
Yeah, but the Packers are going to be the Bears.
Yeah.
They're playing at Lambeau.
It'll probably be... It's in Dallas, so the sunshine might come out and mess them up. There's no injuries for the Cowboys, But Cowboys are coming off of... They played Monday night, right?
No.
Then why is it saying they're on a short week?
I don't know. That's weird.
Huh.
Monday night was us.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Forgot. I cleared that game from my mind.
All
right. It's just probably going to be Commanders throwing the
Whatever
ball,
game.
taking the game seriously.
Yeah. Let's go Packers Bears. Give me the Packers
What?
on the just random pick if I had to pick one.
I would probably go.
But won't play Packers. It. Not going to play the 10 spread either. I mean, come on. It would be a pretty Bears thing to win this game, though.
I would say so. Packers Bears. Just give me the Packers by 30.
Packers by 30, yeah. So you got Packers covering the 10.
Are Packers playing? Are they playing their people? Jair Alexander is done for the season.
Yeah, he's done, yeah.
No defenders? Yeah, give me the Packers by 30.
Okay, so this guy's got the Packers covering the spread. You heard it here first. Belt to ass, as he said.
Oh, magic one.
So whatever. All right, let's move on to a game that actually means something. Chiefs versus Broncos. Chiefs aren't playing anyone. Broncos are playing everyone. Broncos win the game. They're in. Simple as that. I actually have a pick for this game. Give me the Broncos alternate spread -3. The odds are still pretty juiced. I think the Broncos are going to easily get the job done. But give me the -3. I love it. They're playing everyone. Cortland Sutton's got an incentive that we're going to talk about later to play for too.
Yeah, we're going to give all our props together.
But yeah, Broncos -3 against the Chiefs. They're playing at Mile High. Love it. Let's go Broncos.
So we'll go over Chargers Raiders then.
Yeah, let's do it really quick.
Brock Bowers is going to have a game.
Yep.
He's going to have such
What
a
is it?
game.
10 catches to break
it's 8.
8.
We'll talk about my favorite risky parlay.
Yeah.
Later, but Gus Edwards is out. Joshua Palmer's out. They're going to be Chargers are healthy for a first time in a hot minute. Spread -4.5. I'd say Chargers by 7. I don't say alternate spread. What's the alternate spread on that?
You can pick any alternate spread you want.
6.5 Chargers.
Okay.
I can give a little stack because why not? So Herbert has 20,000 passing yards, which is the most by a player in their first 5 seasons in NFL history.
You said Chargers by 6.5?
Yeah.
Got it at +125.
I like that.
You buy the 7, get +140.
I like the +140. It's 7. I would say that because the Chargers are healthy. They play their game very specifically, and I think the Raiders will conform to that. The Raiders will conform to, here's how we're going to do it. You're going to play football like this, and you're going to like it. So, I think that's all we have for these games.
So we're going into Sunday Night Football then. So what? Or do you want to talk about it first, and then go get the Jaymo burger, or should we go get the Jaymo burger right now
and talk about it while we're
eat it and then talk?
I
want to do that.
You like that? All
right. So we'll be right back, guys. We're about to run to the local McDonald's and go get some McDoubles and McFlurry really quick, so we can get this Jameson Williams meal for a little good luck charm. Let's go Lions! You guys already know how I'm feeling. I'm pumped, but. Yeah, we'll be right back, guys.
See y'all. Back from McDonald's, and we got our Jaymo. We got our burgers.
We're about to make them Jaymo burgers right now.
We're gonna make them Jaymo burgers while talking about the game.
We're opening them up.
There's so much game to talk about that it's gonna be easy enough.
Yep. All right. So we got our burgers right here.
I got mine the right way. Plain.
Boom, boom, boom. There you go. And we're about to add the McFlurry right onto it. Let's do it.
This is content.
Oh, we love it.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Right here. Get a big old scoop.
I couldn't.
Oreos, ice cream, all of that.
He's got ketchup and pickles and all that. And oh, you probably should have done me first. I got mine plain.
I need help getting this off. How am I going to get this off?
Do we have an extra spoon?
Right there. No, that's good. I got it.
Oh, it's going to be all ketchup. Hit me. Because all right.
Yeah, I'm going to just use my finger.
Just use your finger.
Here, hold this.
This is content. All right, continuing. Sam Darnold and Jared Goff ranked first and second, respectively, in passing yards and passing touchdowns since Week 11. Little fun
Here,
stat.
use your finger to get that off. Get all that off there, right there. You want more?
Yeah, give me more.
A little bit more on that right there. There you go. Get that off there.
Oh, this is either going to be nasty or kind of cool. He's done this once before.
I've done this before.
You said it wasn't that bad.
It was pretty good.
All right.
Wait.
Yeah, we're not taking
Not without me.
Nope, we're not doing it yet. All right, so we got my Jaymo burger set up. Oh, it's melting in my hand. We should have brought napkins.
It's all right. We got napkins right here in the bag.
Oh, sweet.
All right. So as y'all see,
Jaymo
got that
burgers,
Jaymo burger, ice cream,
set up.
burger, all that. Yeah.
All right, first bite.
All right. In honor of the Lions, you're rooting for the Lions.
Oh yeah.
You want someone to win the Super Bowl? Honor the Lions to win this week. Right here. Boom.
It's not bad. It's low-key sneaky good.
I'm gonna throw up watching this.
No, you're not.
Napkin. There you go. That's good.
Thank you for the napkin. Our camera woman is trying it. Don't get that on my bed.
It's soggy.
Oh, it's so good.
Don't get that on your bed.
This ain't my bad.
Just put it in your mouth.
I'm even dipping it back in.
Yeah,
Look at that bite
low-key.
right there. Look at that bite.
It's not that bad.
It's weird between the cold and the somewhat hot cheeseburger.
The textures are pretty bad. Yeah, I'll give you that. But
The textures don't mix. The flavor, it doesn't really taste that different. It just tastes like a wet cheeseburger.
all right, so the Lions have a very banged up defense.
We're getting Anzalone back. Amika Robinson's coming back. And I know he's on defense, but Khalif Raymond's coming back.
Oh,
Simple
so
as
we're
that.
gonna be built back up, but we want to.
Hey, I want y'all to see this. I don't know if y'all want to see this down here, but I'm going in for a dip. I'm dipping this thing like it's a condiment. Look, I got that. Look at that bite.
Alexander Loney is a Florida Gator, by the way.
1 out of 10. What's your rating?
I give it a 9.
I give it a 10. 10 out of 10. 11 out of 10. Love it.
Not sponsored.
We'll take one though.
Yeah, we're always open. Sponsor us. McDonald's.
All right, so mine's 2.5 spread. I think you gotta give it to him. I think you gotta go Vikings. All right, hypothetical billionaire thought process again. You have $100,000. Are you putting?
Wait, before we get on this, that's a damn good burger. I don't care what no one says.
It's really
the burger and the ice cream is actually not bad at all.
No, it's not.
I low-key like it. I'm going to take a bite of my McFlurry.
Come on.
Give me a fry. Put the fries in the bag. Over under 56.5. This game's going to be awesome. It's so fun. This game is so exciting. That's why we had our Jaymo burgers. Yes. I'm not going to make any promises, but we could do this more often.
Yeah.
If the Lions make the conference championship?
Man, yeah. If they win this week, I will eat a Jaymo burger. The division round, I will eat one. The NFC championship, I'll eat 5 Jaymo burgers if we make it to the Super Bowl.
God,
heard it here first. I will eat 5 Jaymo burgers on camera if we make it to the Super Bowl.
That's fine. And I'll eat one. I'll eat 2. I'll eat the conference championship and then the Super Bowl.
All right, let's get back
into it.
That was amazing, though. We had a little fun right there.
That was a fun little thing.
Yeah, we'll get into it. All right. So you really think you're going the Vikings?
I think I'm going Vikings. I think I would honestly put Vikings Super Bowl. I know I just said I'm rooting for Lions, but something about the Vikings, man. I love their coach. Brian Flores is leading a great team. Kevin O'Connell is so good in every regard. He's a great dude alone. He's a Shanahan branch. The Lions are good. They just don't have the defensive firepower anymore. And the Niners...
See, and that's where I think you're wrong. If we're getting Anzalone back, he's a top tackler.
Yeah, Anzalone's amazing. But you don't have, what's his name back? Hutch. You're still missing Monty. You're still missing Emmanuel Mosley. Craig Reynolds is questionable. That doesn't matter.
Well, he's offense.
Jack Campbell is unspecified, so he'll be back this week. It's just to a level where the Vikings are healthy. They're hot. And they really dominate teams. I mean, actually, no, never mind. I take that back because they only won by 3.
No, so they usually win by a score.
But they're good winning close.
All right, so I got a pick here. Lions money line. What'd you expect? So I got a little write-up for y'all right here. I spent a lot of time getting around this one. I'm starting off with y'all. Lions win big games. Let's be honest. They've had big games. They had big games last year. We won those big games. Okay? Yeah, we lost the NFC Championship. We were playing good. We've won big games this year. The opening week against the Rams, that was a huge game.
That was a huge game, and it was a good game.
Under the lights, prime time. You know how it is, man.
Cam
And we
Johnson.
took care of business. The Lions, I know we just talked about this. I have it written down. Lions should be getting Anzalone, Robertson, Raymond back, all those guys, and Jack Campbell. The Lions' passing offense is a mismatch against the Vikings' passing defense, not the rushing
passing
defense.
defense
The
is
passing
very...
defense. The passing game is a mismatch. Look at the stats.
Yeah.
Simple as that. Now, this one I think is so important right here. And I got it underlined. I got starred. I got a little I love this right here, the stat. Minnesota has lost 5 straight road primetime games.
That's not fair. Their quarterback was Kirk Cousins.
Come on. But that's when Kirk Cousins was good. Minnesota has lost 5 straight road primetime games. I don't care. That goes back to the Rams game that they lost.
Oh, they did lose that game.
They lost that game.
That was when they were cold.
And you want to know something? Dan is undefeated this year in primetime.
Okay.
And we have played a boatload of primetime games.
I don't disagree. All right, so
this guy is amazing under the lights. He thrives. The team thrives. The coach thrives. The city in general thrives in these under the light games, prime time, everyone watching, and especially since it's at home, I love it even more.
I'm actually very concerned for you guys. I think the close games is the biggest factor. The Vikings are 9-1 in close games. It means they don't blow teams out.
What's that one loss, though?
It was to the Lions.
It was to the Lions.
But doesn't that mean so you lost? You beat the team that's the coach who's the best in close games of all time. Doesn't that mean that you won the 1 in a million chance and now you have to do it again?
You can call it 1 in a million chance. Was that really what it is?
It was pretty much it was a low chance because it's you got to remember how good Kevin O'Connell is in the clutch time. He is one of the greater coaches when it comes to clutch time.
All right, I got some more stats right here for you guys. Lions are number 1 in passing, long passing with play action, passing versus no blitz, passing versus no pressure, and number 2 in overall passing efficiency as well.
You know,
this team, listen, it's going to come out. It's going to be a high-scoring game, but who's going to score the more points at the end of the day? When it comes down to games like that, who gets it done?
Justin Jefferson.
Oh my God! See, and that's the thing. You're counting on your receiver to get the job done.
But that's the problem.
We got Sam Laporta on the big plays.
No.
We got deep threats like Jaymo. We got consistent guys like Amon-Ra St. Brown. We got a powerful run game in Jahmyr Gibbs, and we got a great quarterback in Jared Goff.
Here's the problem though. You couldn't stop the Niners. The Niners didn't punt. You're looking at this game and you're going, Dan Campbell's going to go for every 4th down because he knows his defense won't be able to stop him.
Yeah.
So at that
every
point,
reasonable 4th down. For 4th and 15, he's not going.
No, he's not going for a 4th and 15.
Reasonable 4th downs.
4th and 10. Let's say it's 4th and 10
in their territory or in our territory.
And they're
maybe
going for it. That's the problem. It's like I think that'll bite you in the butt. I think he's going to stay consistent though. I don't think he'll change that up. He will go for it whenever it matters most. And it's tough to see the Lions upset a team that's very good in close games. It's not an upset. It would be a win in.
Let's say we're favorites. It's not an upset for the favorites.
So I
got some more stuff though here. The Vikings offense is great, but with the Detroit D starting to come back together, they should be able to make some stops. I genuinely believe that. Yeah, you say we didn't stop the 49ers, but with a guy like Anzalone back there at linebacker, he has such a well understanding of the game that him being there, he's going to get those stops on 3rd and 8, 3rd and 7, 3rd and 6. 100%. Those big 3rd down plays where you have to get a stop, Anzalone's our guy usually for that. Yeah. Not having him sucked. But getting him back,
I think it's tough to imagine the Lions get 2 guys back, their defense is fixed, and they're gonna win. And they're gonna win against the Vikings team that's firing on all cylinders. The Vikings are the only team in the NFL not to have a rookie play a single offensive snap this season.
Listen,
each other offense is at least combined.
I'm gonna say something really quick.
Okay.
Anzalone is valuable to us. Not saying he's like him. He's valuable to us like Dre Greenlaw was valuable to you guys last year. No. He brings the team together. He's a leader. He's not as good as Dre Greenlaw. Don't get me wrong. He's not as good as Dre Greenlaw. I don't want to say not close because he's a great linebacker. But Anzalone is a captain of our team. He brings the guys together and he makes the necessary tackles to win the game.
I don't disagree.
It's simple as that. Getting a guy like him back is huge. And I think people are really not understanding that.
I think
I
it's
genuinely
don't. It's tough to see, like, hey, this Detroit Lions team didn't stop the Niners. They had a tough time playing defense in these last few games. They allowed 40 points in, like, 3 straight games. And then all of a sudden, Alex Aloni's back, so they're back to holding teams below 20. So
we're not talking about holding them down to 20, though. We're talking about outscoring them and getting the stops necessary.
So you gave up 30 points.
When it comes to making big-time interceptions, don't we do that?
Yeah.
Kirby Joseph, back-to-back.
Yeah, but, okay. Way to rub that one in. Sam Darnold's not that kind of guy, though. He's better than Purdy right now. He's got the weapons. Hawkinson, rematch game. Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison. And then he's got Aaron Jones. It's tough to see this Lions team being able to really hold it together against such a good defense. The scheming of this Brian Flores-led defense. I'm pretty sure I saw something that said they have, like, 3 people with 11 sacks.
Yeah,
which is insanity when you consider, like, hey, it's just tough to imagine, like, hey, we're going to be able to beat this team while being banged up. Like, we're going to come into their place, we're going to walk in their trap and take over their trap. It's, like, tough to see.
All right, I got one more sentence for you on this one, okay? The Vikings, D, been great. Run defense, very good. But did you know when they get to the red zone, that defense actually falls down to number 27th in the league?
The Lions?
No, the Vikings. Their red zone running
do you
defense.
have a single Lions not truce? A Lions fade stat?
Man, if I'm on the Lions, why would I fade? I'm telling you, though, right here. I got it right here. The red zone defense falls to 27th once they get there. That run D.
Yeah.
And when we get in that red zone, that's when we really play that smash football. And that's when our running backs thrive, is in the red zone.
I just think that the scheming, that it'll be a chess match, and that's the problem.
I love the Lions. I absolutely love the Lions in a spot. I think they're going to win convincingly. I think they're going to win by 3. I think they're going to win by 7.
Match, and I think it's tough to see, like, hey, the Lions with Dan Campbell are going to win a chess match against Kevin O'Connell.
Well, we got to remember who's calling the plays, though.
Ben Johnson.
Exactly.
Yes. But on defense,
we know how he plays.
What about defense?
Defense, Aaron Glenn has been great.
He's been great, but it's a chess match against Kevin O'Connell. Who's scheming the best offenses in recent memory, along with the Brian Flores defenses, which are beyond comprehension. They run some of the freakiest DB blitzes you'll ever see. 2 linebackers have 10+ sacks. It's insanity to imagine.
I just don't see that defense getting to us. I think we're gonna thrive, and they might go up 10-0, whatever. They went up 10-0 in the first game. Who won?
Yeah, but how healthy were you back then?
We were still missing guys.
You were missing Hutch. I remember off the rip, you were missing Hutch. You had Monty, but Monty didn't really make a big impact. Alex Anzalone is just coming back, so he's going to be unhealthy, but he did play that game. Who did you not have? I know you're missing some guys, I just don't know any off the dome. But the Vikings didn't get any unhealthier, and Van Ginkel had 2 sacks. They didn't force an interception, which I would be very surprised if they didn't force one today. I still think it'll be a good game. I don't think it'll.
Yeah, I like the Vikings though. I like the Lions though. I absolutely love the Lions in this spot.
I convinced you that fast?
No, don't even do that. I think honestly, you want to be honest. I think you're just a hater.
No,
I really do. I don't think you believe in the Lions.
I think I believe in the Vikings. I think the problem is I believe in the Vikings.
I think you're just a hater, honestly.
No, I don't have ill will. I just ate a Jaymo burger.
I don't care. I think you're just a hater.
I genuinely believe in the Vikings to the point where I think they could win the Super Bowl.
So then, what if the Lions win convincingly?
Like 2 scores?
Not even. Okay, there's a difference between convincingly and winning by a lot. It's that they played great football and they outplayed them, coaching wise too.
Okay, then I could see the.
So what are you gonna come on here and say on Monday, huh?
If the Lions win, then I think the Lions win the Super Bowl.
So what are you gonna do for me when the Lions win this game? What's on the line here? Because
I'll eat the Jaymo's burgers with you, each one.
No, I want you to do something. I want you to wear a Lions jersey or something. You know what I mean? I want you to tell everyone how much you love the Lions after.
I'll remember this, by the way.
Yeah, but I think
there will be turnaround.
No, but I think you're just a hater, though. I think you're hating on the team.
But that's fine. I just got a new Kittle jersey, and I really don't know what to do with my Hufunga jersey next week.
Yeah, but too bad your guys aren't in the playoffs.
So if I'm right, actually no. You know what? Does your girlfriend have any Ohio State gear?
No, I'm not doing that. I won't do that. No, I won't do that. That doesn't benefit you. Okay, no bet.
That benefits
no bet,
me 100%.
But I think you're a hater. I love the Lions.
I think
you're just hopping on the Viking train. I mean, they were a handful of plays of losing to the Packers. Honestly, bad officiating too. I feel like won them that game against the Packers.
Okay, but they haven't lost since week 8. Week 7, they lost to the Lions. So, yes, they did lose to the Lions. They're not banged up at all.
This is a big game, really. The loser, honestly, won't make the Super Bowl.
They only gave up 17 points to the Niners.
If the Lions lose, the Lions aren't making the Super Bowl. They can, but it's going to be really, really hard.
Your mom's not going to be happy you heard that came out of your mouth.
It's just how it is.
All right, I wish we could talk about this game more, but I don't really know what else to cover on this game.
I got a parlay for you guys really quick.
All right, yeah, let's
talk about 3 picks.
Parlays.
I'm throwing the 3 picks together. Simple as that. I got the Bengals on money line. The Broncos -3 in the Lions money line. It's going to pay plus 255. I'm throwing a 1 unit on it right now. Might throw another one on it later. But plus 255, Bengals money line, Broncos -3, Lions money line. Simple. Love it. Play it.
All right, let's hop in the trenches. I want to talk about some trenches.
All right, after you do that, I'm going to hop on these props too.
All right, no, you hit the props first.
You want me to hit the props?
Yes.
All right, let's hit the props. Man, I got y'all some money props out here. I absolutely love all of them. These got money incentives. This got history, all of that. Exact reason for these guys to go out and play like they usually do and go out and play some dogs. My first parlay, got that Mike Evans. That boy Mike Evans, man, Mr. Reliable out there. He really is.
Oh,
yeah. He needs, 80 yards, 5 receptions?
85 yards to tie Jerry's record.
But we're talking $3 million. That's what he he wants to break a record. $3 million is a lot of money.
Not break. Tie the record.
Okay, well, I'm talking about the money.
I'm talking about the stats.
I got Mike Evans over 79.5 receiving yards and over 5.5 receptions. Okay? If he does those 2 things, he's walking home with an extra $3 million on top of what he's made this year. And now I'm pairing that up with Derrick Henry anytime touchdown. We know he needs one more for $500K. And then the Browns are the 22nd at giving up the most rushing touchdowns to running backs. So I really think he's going to get one tomorrow. I got those 3 legs. Mike Evans over 79.5 receiving yards. Mike Evans over 5.5 receptions. Derrick Henry anytime touchdown. 3 legs plus 122. Bucket playing a unit.
All right, let's hop in the trenches.
Whoa, man. I got some more. I got some more, man. I got all types of props for y'all this week. So many. I love them all. Cortland Sutton over 79.5 receiving yards, minus 105. He needs 82 plus for $500,000. They're playing for the playoff hopes. The Chiefs are playing no one. I absolutely love it. It's a huge game for the Broncos. Who are they going to go to? They're going to go to their main guy, Cortland Sutton, over 79.5 receiving yards, minus 105, playing a unit on it. Simple as that. Playing that one straight to, no parlay. Love it. Got a couple more plays for y'all that I cooked up too. This one is more of like a prop to keep your eye on. It's not a playing it for sure. I'm going to let you guys know, of course, on social media. That's why it's important to follow us on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, all of those, so you know if I'm playing this for sure. Kyler Murray, 1 touchdown, 50-plus rushing yards. He gets $750,000 if he does these 2 things. But for us, man, pays plus 425. Plus 425, 50 rushing yards, 1 touchdown. He gets paid. We get paid. We're all happy. He makes $1. I make a dime. It doesn't matter. I'm still getting paid if he does it. Both of these teams have nothing to play for, too. And you know Kyler Murray's a QB. He gets to call the shots at the end of the day. He knows about this, okay? He knows about this. He's going to do what he has to do to make $750K. I believe in it. Haven't played it 100% yet, but I definitely see me playing this self in the near future. Probably half a unit. But, for plus 425, man, I love it. Absolutely love it. We got a couple more props to keep an eye on that these next 3 definitely will be playing in a parlay. We got Jamar Chase anytime touchdown to tie the Bengals record. It only needs 1 to tie the Bengals record, 2 to break it. You can play the 2. I'm playing the 1 for him to tie it. It's at minus 145. You already know how it is, man. You got JSN on the Seahawks. 5 catches plus to set the Seahawks single season record, most catches on the team. I'm going to take that over 3.5 because he's definitely going to try to get it. I'm not 100% if he'll get it, but the over 3.5 is minus 750. It's a lot of juice, man, but we're still going to take it. We're going to parlay it with Jamar Chase. And then Geno, we talked about it earlier. He needs 185 for $2 million and to win the game. We already know they're going to win the game. So I'm taking that over 174.5. I know it's minus 1,200, but we're throwing those two. JSN, Geno, it goes together. I absolutely love it. Throwing with Jamar Chase, TD. It's going to pay minus 105, 3 legs. Yeah, I know it's not awesome for 3 legs, but, man, JSN and Geno, man, you do that, it's free as air. I absolutely love it. It's just to bring that prop down a little bit. So, like I said, Jamar Chase touchdown. JSN over 3.5 receptions. Geno Smith to throw for plus 175 plus minus 105. 3 legs. Book it. Playing in unit. Maybe 2. Let y'all know. What do you think about those props?
Those are pretty solid.
Man,
I got one gamble one though.
They line up. They matter. It's for money and it's for the glory. Simple as that. Yeah. Love them.
All right, I got one gamble one. I already sent you this one and confirmed that. I think it's plus 14,000.
Mm-hmm.
We got.
Oh yeah, you did send me
Jamar Chase.
We already talked about Jamar Chase.
2 touchdowns.
So he's got him to get 2 touchdowns,
which would break the tight end.
Yes, it would.
Record. And then I got Brock Bowers over 10 touchdowns. 10
receptions. So over 9.5 receptions. Yes, sir. What did that pay? I think your dad's the one that put it in, right?
14. It was plus 1,400.
Yeah, so he told his dad about it because he's like, Dad, man, like it's to break records because he can't bet, but he's definitely got money. Yeah, it plays plus 1,385.
There it is.
Whew!
That's a
man. Huge money on the line.
Put a half a unit on it.
Legacy for these guys. I might even I might do the quarter a unit on, maybe a half a unit. I want to do it. It's something fun to put in. It's fun, when it's what did I just say 13-1. When it's 13-1, it's never guaranteed. But
who gambles to win?
Yeah, don't listen to him. Responsibly gamble.
So we got all the props out.
All right, so you take it over.
Now. I'm
gonna sit back and listen to you.
I want my segment because I got the trenches battle. Holy crap! Creighton just hit it. Never mind. Hold on. We might have to. Oh wait, Marquette. Marquette just won the game.
This game's over. Yeah,
and a freaking nice 3 to close it out. All right, so let's talk about the trenches. All right, so for our first shout out, we're gonna shout out the D lineman. We're gonna shout out Myles Garrett. He's in hell. It was his birthday last week. He had 2 sacks.
Yeah, he did
2 sacks against the Dolphins, which was huge. And I mean, I thought he was gonna win it. I was very hopeful for him. Happy birthday. Here's a win. Nope. They didn't do it for him. That's fine. DTR should not be an NFL quarterback. Let's go to my offensive tackle shout out of the week. We're going to talk about a guy who was drafted in 2022. Zach Tom. He's a 26-year-old. No, sorry. He's 25. He got drafted out of Wake Forest. He's 5th in PFF.
Really?
Yeah, so he's 5th in PFF. No one's talking about this dude.
No one. Yeah, no.
But it's time to actually talk about him. He's a Packers tackle. He's up against Sweat this week, which will be a huge matchup. And his teammate, Walker, plays another Walker. I just found that really funny. But Zach Tom, I could see him he is very slept on. We need to wake up. Because the more we sleep on these guys, they're underrated. They're underpositioned. They're undervalued. Winning the trenches is big. We've seen it with Harbaugh. That's enough for that guy. Love him. Apparently.
What else you got for us? Let's hear
All right, I got my matchup of the week, and it's in the Vikings game.
Okay,
I think the decider is going to be Van Ginkel versus Penei Sewell. If Van Ginkel gets in that backfield, then that game might be over.
I agree.
But if Van Ginkel stays out of the backfield, Penei Sewell locks him up. We're talking about a Lions win. I think Penei Sewell's very slept on PFF. He's not ranked in the top 3. But 2 of the other tackle positions are. I just find that interesting. I think that'll be a huge matchup that'll decide games. It'll spin the game around. And, I mean, it's a big game. Ginkel's 31st, and Penei Sewell, if it would ever load, I'd imagine he's like 7th, 8th. So, my rookie shout-outs, because we got to give the rookies some love.
You always gotta give the rookies
What
love.
if we just gave every rookie some love?
All of them, man. We'll go through all
We're
the
gonna do a little
rookies.
cop out.
Yeah,
We're gonna do a little cop out because there's some records about to be broken.
Yeah.
Malik Neighbors.
Mm-hmm.
He's 4 receptions away from the
Been
Giants
absolutely
record.
a dog this year.
We got Brock Bowers already breaking the Puka record, which was set last year
Yep.
in 16 games, so less
Mhm.
games, and is about to break the receptions record. We got BTJ, who got snubbed. Brian Thomas Jr. got snubbed out of the Pro Bowl.
Wait. Pro Bowl snubs. Kirby Joseph. I hate to bring it all back. I'm talking like, how do you get 9 receptions, lead the league in it, and they don't put him in the Pro Bowl? I'm sorry,
It's a fan vote. It's a fan vote.
I know it's a fan vote. It's just so crazy. I know people don't like Kirby Joseph because he's dirty or whatever. He's dirty, but man, that's terrible. Sorry.
No,
Keep
it's
going.
slept on. Who else do we have defensively? Jared Verse. I think he made the Pro Bowl. He should have. Both the Ram boys. That's what we'll count our defensive rookie of the year shout out. The defensive linemen for the Rams have been amazing.
Yep.
The Rams lose Aaron Donald, and all of a sudden Jared Verse, and I can't remember his co-partner, but they have a little co-partner. They got a little co-relationship across the sides of the O-line, and they're just such a lethal combo. They're rookies and they're firing on all cylinders. It's tough to imagine. It was tough to imagine the Rams without Aaron Donald until Kobe Turner. I think it was Kobe Turner and Jared Verse, or it's Brian Young. No, it's Kobe Turner. Kobe Turner and Jared Verse are both having great seasons.
Mm-hmm.
Jared Verse Kobe Turner has the most sacks. Yeah, I think he's the rookie. I don't know. But either way, all of them. Just give them all. Just give all the Rams. Their defense was supposed to be terrible. And they're showing up, and they're the reason they've won.
They've been the bright spot of that defense for sure.
They're the reason they won these last 2 games. I think that's all I got for this.
That's all you got for this? So I think we're about to wrap up, right?
Yeah, I mean...
About to wrap up. There's one little thing I want to talk about. So we know football's almost done. College football is almost done. NFL is almost done. But you know what, buddy? We got MLB coming up soon. I know you guys don't know yet, but I absolutely love the MLB. It was my first love. Cannot wait for that season to come back. So don't you guys worry when football's done, man. You know we're going to be deep diving into the NBA, MLB, and one that might surprise you guys. Man, huge fan of the PGA Tour.
Oh, yeah.
Absolute juggernaut for the PGA Tour, and especially when it comes to the betting, man. I made so much cheddar off last season. It's so crazy. I see most of my gambling on Prize Picks and Underdog. That's the only time I really use those apps is for the PGA Tour. So we are coming with you guys with some more PGA Tour news. They're playing the first tournament of the season, the Century Championship. It's currently at the end of the second round. It's been a really great tournament. I've been playing some bets on that side, getting back into it. Took some winners already. Keeping those in the DL, though, for now. But I'm sure next tournament, I think we got the American Express. So going to be at you guys with some props, some action, some fan, because they got a new fantasy league. I know it's not too many people love the PGA Tour, but man, we got to get y'all into it. You know how we rolling.
We forgot something.
What did we forget?
You want to do our FanDuel lineups?
Oh, no. We're going to have to save that for Monday. We'll save that for Monday. Recap. We'll make sure we hit what?
We can't do it Monday.
You can't do a playoff one?
Oh, we can do it.
They have a playoff ones.
We'll figure it out.
Playoff one. So we'll hit that on Monday for sure. But man, I'm so stoked for the PGA Tour season.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be absolutely awesome. We're gonna hit the Live Tour too. We're gonna make so much cheddar, man, off the PGA Tour and the Live. Guaranteed. Can't wait for the majors. And I'm ready for y'all to ride along on these plays and get rich with me this season. Let's
keep
do
an eye
it,
on the
man.
Twitters. Keep an eye on the Twitter.
Keep an eye on the Twitter, the TikTok, the Instagram. It's more important than ever because a lot of these PGA Tour lines, it's so important to get them right away because these lines bump like this. Man.
He sits on his phone at 3 a.m.
I literally, back last season, I would stay up all night long waiting for Prize Picks and Underdog to drop these boards just to hammer the easy value
I would
get on these lines. It's awesome. It's completely unheard of on any other sport. So, man, please, please, please stay tuned. Follow the TikTok. Follow the Instagram. Follow the Twitter because I'm telling you, we are going to make some cheddar off PGA Tour and the Live Tour this year. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be so crazy. Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens with that one. I think the plan is to drop it to one episode and make it a long term. We're gonna make so the plan is these have been pretty. They're not rushed, but they're less planned out. Then I would like our plan for MLB when it gets kind of slower. We're going to cut it down to one episode a week, but it's going to be the best episode you'll watch.
Exactly. We're going to have so much planning and work put into it, man. We absolutely love this. We're dedicated. We want to give you guys the best content
It'll be about a 2-hour episode, I'd say. We're going to stretch the length out.
Yeah, we'll stretch the length out, but we're going to cut it up into those shorts, those reels, all that, so you guys can be able to watch it on the go. Simple as that, man.
I think that's all for us.
Yeah, man, we're super excited, and we're sad the NFL season is coming to an end, but we're super duper stoked for the playoffs, and also after the season to see these other sports and really just dive deep into the NBA, the MLB, the PGA Tour, sports that not a lot of people talk about. So, man, we're going to get right into it.
We might even touch on some hockey. Hockey season starts.
Oh, hockey. Time. And we love the UFC. So, man, y'all just got to stay tuned for that. We absolutely can't wait, but we just want to let y'all know.
So next episode we'll talk about real quick.
Next episode.
We're going to go over the NFL. We might have a little special guest.
Maybe.
I think he's making a return.
Yeah, we might have to. Hey, man, y'all got to stay tuned on Monday. You already know how we feeling. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, all that, and follow all the other social medias. We'll see you guys next time.
See ya.